Hare Krishna. Today we are discussing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter number 16, text number 11, right? Yadyapi swatantra prabhu nahe nivarana bhakta ichha vina prabhu na kare gamana. यद्यपि स्वतंत्र प्रभु न है निवारण भक्त इच्छा विना प्रभु न करे गमन यद्यपि स्वतंत्र प्रभु न है निवारण भक्त इच्छा विना प्रभु न करे गमन. You want to recite? यद्यपि स्वतंत्र स्वतंत्र प्रभु न है Mataji's. Take this up. Can we see the translation? Purport? You can even give me the book also. You can give me the book. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Although the Lord is completely independent and no one can check Him, He still did not go without the permission of His devotees. So, in this episode, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is trying to go to Vrindavan, and his own devotees are kind of stopping him. So, that's the context we will discuss. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroh Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow we are celebrating the most auspicious festival of the year, Gaura Purnima, the appearance of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this planet to deliver all of us. On this occasion, let's discuss few pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu today. And specifically, I'm going to discuss the uh, attempt of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to enter Vrindavan. It is said in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's heart is Vrindavan. Okay. Mahaprabhu himself says, Moramana Vrindavana, my heart is Vrindavan. So all the pastimes of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan and the whole ambience of Vrindavan, including Yamuna river, Govardhan mountain, and all the kunjas and the 12 forests, kunds, all of them are very close to the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Especially when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas, he immediately wanted to enter Vrindavan. So he was very eager and enthusiastic to go to Vrindavan alone. So he accepted sannyas and he proceeded towards the Vrajabhumi. On the way, he was chanting this shloka from the 11th canto of Bhagavatam. This is a shloka, a part of Bhikshu Gita, the song sung by Avanti Brahmana. This shloka describes the attitude, the mentality, the consciousness of a renunciant, a sannyasi, a devotee. He said, Etam sa asthaya paratmanishtham adhyasitam purvatamair maharshibhim aham tarishyami durantaparam tamo mukundangri nishevayaiva. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by reciting this shloka constantly, he was indicating to all of us that the life of a devotee is in one's meditation and service to the Lord. Etam sa asthaya paratmanishtha. A devotee is supposed to be paratmanishtha, means very dedicated to the Supreme Lord, right? The life of a devotee is a life of dedication to the Supreme Lord, Krishna, Mukunda. And by constantly serving the lotus feet of Mukunda, one will easily be able to relieve oneself from the pangs of material existence and enter the spiritual realm, right? And we need to take shelter of the Lord by following the footsteps of great souls in the past, right? So this is the overall meaning of the shloka. Mahaprabhu was chanting this shloka and he was going to Vrindavan. But somehow Lord Nityananda Prabhu intervened and diverted Mahaprabhu towards Shantipur. And Mahaprabhu met the devotees at Shantipur. So, because all the devotees of Navadvip area, they were very much overwhelmed with feelings of separation and emotions. Hearing that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has accepted sannyas, he won't stay with us anymore. All the wonderful, memorable moments that we had in the company of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will only remain as memories, right? We won't be able to associate with him. They were overwhelmed. So Nityananda Prabhu, understanding the emotions of all the devotees of Navadvip, he diverted Mahaprabhu towards Shantipur. And at Shantipur, Mahaprabhu met all the devotees. After that, Mahaprabhu proceeded to Jagannath Puri. So, Mahaprabhu's first attempt to go to Vrindavan was not successful. Okay. So, at that time, he was 24 years old. For 24 years, Mahaprabhu did not visit Vrindavan till this moment. Okay. There is more delay also. I think some of you are less than 24, and I'm sure some of you must have visited Vrindavan by this time. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose heart is Vrindavan, could not enter Vrindavan till this point, till he accepted sannyas. And after he accepted sannyas also, he could not go because Nityananda Prabhu intervened. Then Mahaprabhu's travel went towards Jagannath Puri. And he stayed at Jagannath Puri. He made Jagannath Puri as his headquarters, stayed for a while. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu planned to go for South India Yatra. Okay. To inspire people of the Dakshina Bharata area to take to the process of chanting the holy names of Krishna. Then Lord Chaitanya, he did this South India Yatra for 2 years. And after that, he came back to Jagannath Puri, settled there. Then Mahaprabhu was meditating. I want to go to Vrindavan. I want to go to Vrindavan. So at 24, he could not go. 2 years of Vrindavan, South India Yatra. Now he is about 26. He could not go. Now, when he expressed his desire to go to Vrindavan, his dear associates like Sarabhaum Bhattacharya and also Ramananda Rai and few other devotees, they said, Mahaprabhu, please stay for some more time. Please go after Dola Yatra. Please go after Ratha Yatra. Please go after Dashara. Please go after this festival, that festival. They were just postponing the visit. What was the reason? The reason was that they could not tolerate the separation from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu went for South India Yatra and 2 years passed. Mahaprabhu did not come. For these 2 years, all the devotees at Jagannath Puri were missing Mahaprabhu so much. They are unable to contain themselves, right? They were in intense feelings of separation from the Lord. If he goes to Vrindavan, which is his favorite place, we don't know how much time he will take. 2 years or 4 years, we don't know. And he is a sannyasi. And he is not attached to any particular place in one sense. So, when he goes to Vrindavan, his favorite place, when will he come back, we don't know. So, therefore, all the devotees were consciously postponing Mahaprabhu's travel to Vrindavan. Again, couple of years passed. Mahaprabhu is somewhere around 28 now. So, Mahaprabhu is just associating with devotees there. And he is participating in Jagannath Rath Yatra. Before that, Gundicha Marjan, interacting with devotees there, accepting invitations from the local devotees and taking prasad there. So all pastimes he was doing. But his longing to go to Vrindavan increased a lot. Finally, one day, can we show the sloka? Finally, he once went to Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya and Ramananda Rai and requested them, my desire to go to Vrindavan has increased a lot. Can you please allow me to go? Mahaprabhu is supremely independent Lord and he wants to go to Vrindavan, but he is totally dependent on the permission of his devotees. So the devotees were not giving permission. They were not giving heartfelt permission. Why Mahaprabhu has to be dependent on the permission of his devotees? Because he loves them. He likes to be captivated by his devotees. So that's why the shloka says, can we scroll it up? Yeah, please stop there. Yadyapi swatantra prabhu nahe nivaran, bhakta ichha vina prabhu na kare gaman. Yadyapi swatantra prabhu, although prabhu is swatantra, although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Sarva Swatantra, completely independent, no one can stop him. But Bhakta Ichha Vina, without the desire of his devotees, na kare gaman. He cannot travel anywhere. So this is the degree to which Mahaprabhu expressed his love, affection towards all his devotees. Okay. So Mahaprabhu stayed back. Finally, one day he said, I want to go. Please allow me. Then finally, Ramananda Rai and Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya thought that it's not proper that we are holding back Mahaprabhu for such a long time. Let him go, let him go. So they just allowed him. So on a nice day, Mahaprabhu, and he also went to take permission from Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. Okay, Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya said, my dear Lord, I can bear the pain of the death of my son also, but I cannot bear the pain of separation from yourself. Can you please stay for some more time? You can go to Vrindavan. Yeah, I have given permission, but stay for a few more days and allow me to feed you nicely. And after a few days, you go. Mahaprabhu agreed. Okay, at least he agreed for my visit. I'll stay for a few more days. He stayed back. Then Mahaprabhu, one fine day, he got up early in the morning and he went for the yatra. Then many devotees followed Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to just see him off for some distance. So, many details, I will not cover all of them. But one devotee, Gadadhar Pandit, he was so excited to join Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, I will also come with you to Vrindavan. Please don't leave me at Jagannath Puri. I cannot stay even for one moment without you. I will stay, I will come with you, I will travel with you. Then Mahaprabhu said, what happens to your service? You are supposed to be serving Gopinath deity at Jagannath Puri. That's okay. Wherever you are, that is my worshipable place, and you are my deity. Rendering service to you is my life and soul. It's okay. I can compromise on my service, but I cannot compromise on my association with you. Let me come with you. But Mahaprabhu is very strict. He said, no, I cannot allow my devotees to give up their vows. I don't want my devotees to unnecessarily give up their service to the Lord to accompany me. Accompanying me is your sense gratification. Better go and do service. And Gadadhar Pandit felt very disappointed and he practically fainted. But Mahaprabhu, without even looking back, he proceeded. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not want Gadadhar Pandit to compromise on his service. That's why he went. So he proceeded and he managed to go up to Ramkeli. And because Mahaprabhu is traveling to Vrindavan, so many other devotees also joined Mahaprabhu. We will also go, we will also go. So like that, Mahaprabhu is always being followed by so much crowd. In this way, Mahaprabhu reached Ramkeli. When he went to Ramkeli, Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, at that time, Dabir Kas and Sakar Malik, they came secretly to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met them, and it's a very wonderful scene explained in a very heart-touching way by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And both Rupa and Sanatan went and offered obeisances to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with grass, blade of grass in their mouth, indicating how humble they are. So Mahaprabhu blessed them and he said, from today your names will be Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Rupa and Sanatan. So, and they were saying that we are so fallen, there is no one as fallen as we are, and even Jagai and Madhya were not as sinful as we both. So Mahaprabhu said, please stop your humility. Your humility is breaking my heart. I can't handle so much of humility. Mahaprabhu's one of the prominent teachings is Pranadapi Sunichena. And when Rupa and Sanatan were exhibiting so much humility, Mahaprabhu said, enough humility. I cannot handle this much humility. So Mahaprabhu blessed them, and Sanatan Goswami advised Mahaprabhu, it's not the right way to go to Vrindavan, my dear Lord, because so many people are following you, and you can't take hundreds and thousands of people to Vrindavan like this. Better you go alone at another time. So Mahaprabhu just noticed this desire, this advice, and then he allowed. He just went back. Right? He tried to proceed, but ultimately he went back to Jagannath Puri. Okay, because his desire to go to Vrindavan was not fulfilled. His second attempt also failed. When he was attempting to go to Vrindavan for the first time, Nityananda Prabhu and Advaita Acharya planned and made him stay back at Shantipur, diverted his way towards Jagannath Puri. Second time when he tried to go to Vrindavan, Rupa and Sanatan intervened and they stopped him. Now third time he wanted to go to Vrindavan. Okay. Actually, Mahaprabhu came back from Vrindavan to Ramakeli to Jagannath Puri, and there he told Gadadhar Pandit, I have offended you. I have disappointed you. I did not allow you to come with me. So I'm really sorry for that. Because of displeasing you, I could not go to Vrindavan. See Mahaprabhu's humility. Mahaprabhu is extremely humble. Gadadhar Pandit said, my dear Lord, you are Sarvaswatantra. You can do anything. So I'm sorry that I bothered you, that I'll come with you. So he stayed back. Gadadhar Pandit said, you please come to my house, I'll feed you. And then after Dashara, if you want, you can go. Mahaprabhu planned to go to Vrindavan for the third time. Okay. Means third attempt to go to Vrindavan. So one fine day, Mahaprabhu went. He started for Vrindavan. This time, uh, the devotees there told, my dear Lord, can you please take someone with you? Some servant you should take with you. You can't go alone. Mahaprabhu said, no, I can't take any servants. If I take any one of you, other people will get disappointed because it would become like partiality on my part to take one devotee and neglect other devotees. So I won't be doing that. And one more thing is, uh, our devotees were saying that, my dear Lord, you will be extremely busy and absorbed in trance of chanting the holy names of Krishna. You won't be able to take care of your garments also. You can't. Who will hold your water pot, kamandalu and garments and all? You should take somebody with you. Then Mahaprabhu said, okay, fine, I'll take. But the person whom you are suggesting should have mind control, sense control, self control. Otherwise, I had an experience of taking Kala Krishna Das with me to South India Yatra. He left my company and he joined Bhattatharis. I had to rescue him. He is my servant or I am his servant. So he said, please don't assign that kind of servant. Then the devotee said, here is Balabhadra Bhattacharya. He will not speak a single word. He will not speak a single word. You just accept him as your servant. And there is another servant for him, right? He is your assistant and someone has to assist him. So two people, please take both of them just as your companions. Mahaprabhu agreed finally. Okay, fine, let me go. This time Mahaprabhu did not take the main path. He went through Jarikhand forest. Then when he entered Jarikhand forest, he saw a pack of tigers. And Balabhadra Bhattacharya was getting scared. Mahaprabhu went and kicked the tiger with his lotus foot and said, my dear tiger, get up and say Hari Hari, chant Hare Krishna. And the tiger got up and said Hari. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was really astonished. And finally Mahaprabhu, after several failed attempts, Mahaprabhu is extremely excited on his way to Vrindavan. So he was making all the tigers dance. Then some rhinoceros came and some deer and some birds and monkeys and elephants. So many animals came. Mahaprabhu is making all of them chant the holy names of Krishna. And Mahaprabhu then entered a river to take bath and some elephants came. Big elephants came. Mahaprabhu splashed some water on the elephants and said, chant Hare Krishna. And the elephants started dancing and chanting Hare Krishna. So this is the degree to which Mahaprabhu can influence even non-human species also to be absorbed in the holy names of Krishna. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared on Paurnami day. At that time there was some lunar eclipse and everyone was chanting the holy names of Krishna to create auspiciousness. Mahaprabhu's appearance happened amidst the chanting of the holy names of Krishna by all the Navadvipvasis. And after Mahaprabhu is born, then he would cry and he would stop crying only when other ladies, motherly ladies, chant holy names of Krishna. Right? So, at the time of his appearance, when he is growing up, when he is grown up, when he accepted sannyas, he is just inducing everyone to chant the holy names of Krishna. That's the purpose of Mahaprabhu's appearance. Right? So, Mahaprabhu is making even tigers dance. And Balabhadra Bhattacharya was astonished. And after moving ahead for a while, Mahaprabhu became so ecstatic and he sat for taking meals. Balabhadra Bhattacharya was lovingly serving him. Balabhadra Bhattacharya would collect some forest vegetables and he would make some preparations and feed Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is very happy to eat some natural food stuff. Okay. And whenever they are passing through some villages, Balabhadra Bhattacharya would beg some rice and other eatables and he would cook. Whenever they are passing through forests, Balabhadra Bhattacharya will pick some forest vegetables and fruits and roots and would feed Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed with gratitude. He said, Balabhadra Bhattacharya, I tried to go to Vrindavan after I accepted sannyas, but Nityananda Prabhu intervened and he did not allow me to go. I tried second time, but Sanatana Goswami suggested, please go back. Third time I am trying. Now finally, this time I will be successful. All credit goes to you. Balabhadra Bhattacharya, all credit goes to you. So, what does that mean? Mahaprabhu is so grateful for even small gestures, even little gestures of his servants, and he is valuing even small service rendered with sincere heart. So, the Lord is not just impressed only with very high services, he is also impressed with small services provided they are rendered with sincerity. And Balabhadra Bhattacharya did not become so puffed up and very proud that Mahaprabhu is appreciating me. Finally, I am fulfilling his dream of taking him to Vrindavan. He was not thinking like that. He was saying that, my dear Lord, it's my great fortune, my good fortune that I got this opportunity to assist you, to accompany you on your way to Vrindavan. I am like a crow, and you have made me like Garuda. Garuda is the one who takes the Lord to different places. The Lord would sit on the back of Garuda, and Garuda will take take the Lord to wherever he wants to go. But here, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is acting like a sannyasi, as a devotee. He is not using Garuda to go to different places. He is keeping Balabhadra Bhattacharya, right? I am like a crow, and you have given me the position of Garuda. Thank you so much, my dear Lord. It's my good fortune to witness your love and devotion and absorption in holy name, and how you are inducing everyone to chant the holy names. So Mahaprabhu is very pleased with the attitude of Balabhadra Bhattacharya along with his service. So they moved ahead. To cut the long story short, they visited so many places and they entered Mathura Mandal. So Mahaprabhu's ecstasy when he started for Vrindavan is at this level. When he is passing through Jarikhand forest, it became much higher, 100 times higher. When he entered Mathura Mandal, it became 1000 times higher. When he entered Vrindavan Dham, it became even more, millions of times. So this is Mahaprabhu's ecstasy, increasing levels of ecstasy. Okay. So finally he entered Vrindavan. So when he entered Vrindavan, because he's Krishna, all the forest animals came. Like forest animals means sadhu animals, like cows and the deer and peacocks and monkeys and parrots. All of them came towards Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and cows started lovingly licking the body of Mahaprabhu, and he felt so happy because all these animals were feeling that Krishna has come back in a golden form with shaved head. Okay, not yellow dhoti but saffron dhoti. Okay, so they recognized their beloved Lord of their hearts. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was extremely happy, and it's beyond the capacity of anyone to describe the spiritual bliss and joy that Mahaprabhu was experiencing within the heart when he finally came to Vrindavan. So when Mahaprabhu entered a forest, there was a tree. On the branch of the tree, two small birds, parrots, they started singing the glories of Radha and Krishna. There was a male parrot named Shuka, female parrot named Sarika. The male parrot Shuka started glorifying Lord Krishna, and Sarika was glorifying Srimati Radharani. The male parrot said, Saundaryam lalanali dhairya dalanam leela ramastambhini Viryam kandukitadrivarya babalat pare parardham gunah Sheelam sarvajananurañjanamaho yasyayamasmat prabhar Vishvam vishvajanina kirtiravatat Krishno jaganmohana. The male parrot, Sukha, was describing 6 characteristics of Lord Krishna in this shloka. And Mahaprabhu is very pleased to hear this unalloyed, pure, spotless glorification of Krishna. The parrot said, Saundaryam lalanali dhairya dalanam. First quality of Krishna is his saundaryam, his beauty. And lalanali dhairya dalanam means Krishna's divine transcendental beauty completely subdues and defeats the patience of the gopis. Right? All of them are helplessly attracted to Krishna's beautiful form. The gopis of Vrindavan, in their Venu Gita, they glorify Krishna. They say that Akshanvatam phalamidam naparam vidamaha. We can't find any other purpose of having eyes other than seeing Krishna. Seeing Krishna is the only purpose of having eyes. Seeing Madan Mohan is the only purpose of having these two eyes. Okay. So Saundaryam Lalanali Dhairya Dalanam, with his divine beauty, Krishna completely captivates and captures the minds of all the gopis of Vrindavan. First quality. Saundaryam. Saundaryam Lalanali Dhairya Dalanam. Second quality. Leela Rama Stambhini. Leela Rama Stambhini means Krishna's Leelas, pastimes, would astonish even Rama Devi also. Who is Rama? Goddess of fortune, Lakshmi. Seeing the divine pastimes of the Lord, even Lakshmi will get astonished. Rama Stambhini. Leela Rama Stambhini. Viryam Kandukitadri Varya Babalat. Krishna's Viryam, Krishna's bodily strength was so high that with the little finger of his left hand, he can hold Kandukitadrivarya Mamalat. Adrivarya means this beautiful Govardhan mountain. Okay. And as if it were a ball, Kandukita, as if it were a ball with which kids play, Lord Krishna just lifts it effortlessly and holds it for about 1 week. Right? And this is the ability of Krishna. This is the physical strength of Krishna. Third quality. Fourth, Pare Parardham Gunaha. Pare Parardham Gunaha means Krishna's qualities are unlimited qualities. You can't just enumerate them. So 64 qualities we say, that's like one list. But if you go into much finer details, Krishna has unlimited good qualities. Pare Parardham Gunaha. Then fifth, Sheelam Sarvajananu Yasyayam Asmat Prabhar. Sheelam. Oh, this is the sloka. Sheelam means character of Krishna. Sarvajana Anuranjanam. The character of Krishna is extremely attractive and adorable to every living being. Sheelam Sarvajananu Ranjanamaho Yasyayam Asmat Prabhar. Our Prabhu is so great. Our Prabhu can captivate the hearts of everybody. Then sixth, Vishvam Vishwajanina Kirtiravatad Krishno Jagan Mohana. Krishna's qualities, Krishna's Kirtan means the glories of Krishna. The whole process of praising Krishna is the real life and soul of this entire Vishwam. The whole universe is sustaining on the glories of Krishna. When Akrura was entering Vrindavan, there Akrura goes into a deep devotional meditation. He was thinking that, what a great fortune I have. Today I will be able to see Krishna and Balaram in Vrindavan. What a great fortune. Then he said one shloka. Amongst so many shlokas in his meditation, one shloka is Yasyakhilamiva habhi sumangalaihi vacho vimishra gunakarma janmabhi prananti sumbhanti punanti vai jagat Yastadvirakta shavashobhanamataha. He said, Yasya akhila amiva habihi sumangalaihi vacho vimishra guna karma janmabhi. Those words that are mixed with the descriptions of Krishna's guna, janma and karma. Krishna's qualities, appearances, activities. So these are the best words. The right utility of speech is in glorifying Krishna. Otherwise, although we are able to speak very eloquently, very fluently, in a very sweet voice, if we are not glorifying Krishna, our words are like decorations on a dead body. Okay? This is the realization of our Akrura. Now, in coming back to this shloka, Sukha's shloka, Vishvam Vishwajanina Kirtiravatat Krishno Jaganmohana. So Krishna is Jaganmohana. Krishna can completely captivate the hearts of everyone in the entire universe, and the glorification of Krishna is the life and soul of this entire universe. Right? So this is the description of Krishna. Krishna's 6 attributes as given by the male parrot in Vrindavan. Mahaprabhu is extremely pleased to hear this description. Mahaprabhu is Krishna only, but he is in the mood of a devotee of Krishna. Therefore, Mahaprabhu became so happy to hear Krishna's glorification, identifying himself as Krishna Bhakta. Right? So next, the female parrot said, "Oh, you are glorifying Krishna so much? Let me glorify Radharani." So Shuka parrot spoke a long shloka glorifying 6 characteristics of Krishna. And Sarika parrot, the female parrot, speaks a small shloka which is a more enhanced, sweet glorification of Srimati Radharani. Yes, this is the shloka. Shri Radhikaya Priyata Surupata Sushilata Nartana Gana Chaturi Gunali Sampat Kavita Charajati Jagan Manomohana Chitta Mohini Shri Radhikaya Priyata Surupata. Srimati Radharani is so divine. Priyata Surupata, her form is so enchanting, right? And Sushilata Nartana Gana Chaturi, her character is so divine. Krishna's character is also very much described in the previous shloka. No, Radharani's character is described. Sushilata Nartana Gana Chaturi. She is very expert in singing and dancing. And Gunali Sampat Kavita Acharajati. Gunali Sampat means, Guna means qualities. Gunali means groups of qualities. She is endowed with groups of great qualities. Krishna may have so many qualities, but Radharani is the possessor of unlimited great qualities that can even attract the mind of the supreme enchanter of the universe, Krishna. Jagan Manomohana Chitta Mohini. If Krishna is Jagan Mohana, Radharani is Jagan Mano Mohana Chitta Mohini. If Krishna is Madana Mohana standing there, Radharani is Madana Mohana Mohini. Similar words are here. Jagan Mano Mohana Chitta Mohini. So Krishna enchants everyone, but who enchants Krishna? Radharani. Therefore, Radharani is better than Krishna, greater than Krishna. Okay. So hearing that wonderful glorification of Srimati Radharani from that female parrot, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic. Then he continued his Vrindavan Yatra, okay, with just a couple of associates. So he eventually went on searching for Radha Kund. Where is Radha Kund? Where is Shyam Kund? So by that time, many pastime places of Krishna were not visible to the eyes of common people. So Mahaprabhu finally found Radha Kund and Shyam Kund near some rice fields. Okay. Then as soon as he went to Radha Kund, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's happiness has no bounds. Okay. So he glorified Srimati Radharani and Radha Kund. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnoha Tasyaha Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnor Atyanta Vallabha. In this context, Kaviraj Goswami mentions this shloka. Just as Srimati Radharani is extremely dear to Krishna, Radharani's lake, Radha Kund, is also equally dear to Krishna. Okay. So Mahaprabhu went on for his Vrindavan Yatra, his tour. He moved ahead and he found Govardhan. Mahaprabhu cannot climb Govardhan mountain because he is in the mood of a devotee, right? He did not want to climb Govardhan mountain. As Krishna, he can sit on the stones of Govardhan, on the shilas of Govardhan, and Govardhan will just give such wonderful cooling effect to Krishna when the atmosphere is hot, gives a lot of warmth to Krishna when the atmosphere is cool. Like that, Govardhan does a lot of services to Krishna. Krishna happily climbs Govardhan, moves around Govardhan. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees Govardhan as non-different from Krishna and he wouldn't even touch his foot to Govardhan mountain. So he saw Govardhan Shila at the foothills and he embraced Govardhan Shila and he started crying profuse tears and he practically bathed that Govardhan Shila with his tears. Then he glorified Govardhan. Hantaya madrirabala haridasa varyo yadrama krishna charanas parasha pramodaha manam tanoti sahago ganayostayoryat पानीय सूयवसकंदर कंदमूलैः हंताय मद्रिरबला Haridasa Varyu. Mahaprabhu is saying, Mahaprabhu is basically quoting Srimati Radharani. This sloka is spoken by Radharani as a part of Venu Gita in the 21st chapter of 10th canto. So Mahaprabhu is quoting that sloka and praising Govardhan. Hantaya Madri Rabala Haridasa Varyo. This Govardhan mountain is Haridasa Varya, the best of all servants of Lord Hari. Srimad Bhagavatam describes 3 devotees as Haridasas. One devotee is Yudhishthir Maharaj. He is Haridasa because he renders service to Lord Krishna in 3 rasas. One as Dasya Rasa, naturally, he is a servant. Second, as Sakhya Rasa, he is a cousin brother of Krishna, right? He has that friendly relationship. And also in Vatsalya Rasa, although he is a cousin, he is little elder to Krishna in terms of manifestation on this planet. So thus he has some Vatsalya affection also towards Krishna. Therefore, Yudhishthir Maharaj is considered Haridasa. And next Haridasa is Uddhava. Uddhava is considered even higher than Yudhishthir Maharaj as a Haridasa because Uddhava is more intimate with Krishna. And one particular reason why Uddhava is better than even Yudhishthir Maharaj is Krishna sends Uddhava as a messenger to Vrindavan to run a confidential communication between himself and the gopis of Vrindavan. Krishna had never sent Yudhishthir Maharaj to Vrindavan. Okay, so Uddhava is definitely Haridasa. But Govardhan mountain is Haridasa Varya. Hantaya Madri Rabala Haridasa Varya. Srimati Radharani herself acknowledged the glory of Govardhan, that Govardhan is the best of all servants of Krishna. Okay. Haridasa Varya. Yad Rama Krishna Charana Sparasha Pramodaha. Rama Krishna Sparsha. Rama Krishna Charana Sparsha. So Krishna and Balaram, when they are walking on the mountain Govardhan, by the touch of the divine lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, who are not wearing shoes also, Govardhan mountain becomes extremely jubilant. Pramodaha. Modaha, not just Modaha, Pramodaha. So then, Manam tanoti sahago ganayostayoryat. Govardhan mountain gives such great respect to Krishna and Balaram. Not just Krishna and Balaram, all the cows and the calves and the bulls and the gopas of Vrindavan also. So Krishna is very pleased when we serve him, but Krishna is more pleased if we serve Krishna's devotees. So thus Haridasa Varya, Govardhan mountain is rendering service to all the associates of Krishna along with Krishna. Then, what are the different services offered by Govardhan? Paniya suya vasakandara kandamulaihim. Paniya. Govardhan mountain is offering water and fruit juices. Paniya suyavasa, soft grasses to the cows. Kandara, caves that provide warmth in winter and coolness in summer. Kandara, kandamulaihi, also different fruits and roots. In this way, our Govardhan mountain services to Krishna and his associates are unlimited. So Mahaprabhu recollected that shloka and he moved ahead in his yatra. He visited so many places in Vrindavan, and there also so many devotees, Vrajavasis came and offered obeisances to Mahaprabhu, and some people even said that Mahaprabhu, you are Krishna himself. But Mahaprabhu, oh, Vishnu, I am not Krishna, I am just a jiva. He's saying, claiming like that. So Mahaprabhu was very happy and ecstatic. But so many devotees of Vrindavan, they were very eager to invite Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to their homes or feed him some prasad. But Mahaprabhu was in his own seclusion. He doesn't want so much of people around him. He would just go to Akrura Tirtha and chant the holy names. and meditate on the Lord. But all these invitations were coming to Balabhadra Bhattacharya. 1 or 2 we can accept. Daily 10-20 invitations are coming. How can he handle all the invitations? So Balabhadra Bhattacharya felt that I am getting really bothered, and he went to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, let's close Vrindavan Yatra. Right? Enough Vrindavan Yatra. Let's go back to Jagannath Puri. They're eating my head. They're bothering me with so many invitations. Then Mahaprabhu said, okay, let's go. See, now finally Balabhadra Bhattacharya intervened and said, let's go back. Mahaprabhu submitted to the desire of Balabhadra Bhattacharya. So this is how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was personally, internally relishing the greatness of Vrindavan, the sweetness of Vrindavan. That is his great excitement in life. But Mahaprabhu is also equally excited and equally eager to reciprocate with the loving feelings of his devotees. He would respect their emotions. They don't want me to go to Vrindavan now. Okay, let me stay back for a while. Let me wait for some time. Let me control my desires to fulfill their desires. Now they want me to close the yatra. Okay, fine. Let's go back. So Mahaprabhu wanted to go to Vrindavan first time, but Nityananda and Advaita intervened. They did not allow him to go. Second time he wanted to go to Vrindavan. Rupa and Sanatana intervened. They did not allow him to go. Third time he wanted to go to Vrindavan. He managed to come to Vrindavan, but in the middle, Balabhadra Bhattacharya says, please let's go back, my dear Lord. Like too many invitations here. So Mahaprabhu controlled all his ecstasies, but internally he's always meditating on Vrindavan. Okay. So there are so many such beautiful pastimes that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has done, ultimately to attract our minds to his divine qualities and inspire us to reunite with him by chanting the holy names of Krishna. Shri Narayana Pundarika Nayana Shri Rama Sitapate Govinda Achyuta Nanda Nanda Namukunda Nanda Damodara Vishnu Raghava Vasudeva Nrihare Devendra Chudamane Samsararnava Karnadharaka Hare Sri Krishna Tubhyam Namah. Shri Narayana Pundarika Nayana. The Supreme Lord manifests himself in so many forms. Narayana form, Pundarika Nayana, he is lotus-eyed. Shri Rama, Sitapati, another form. After Gaur Purnima, we will celebrate Ramanavami. Shri Rama Sitapate Govinda Achyuta Nanda Nanda Namukunda Nanda Damodara. And he also manifests in so many other forms, and he has so many names in accordance with his qualities and activities. Ananda, Damodara, Mukunda, Govinda. These are his different names. Vishnu Raghava Vasudeva Nrihare Devendra Chudamane. He is Vishnu, he is Raghava, he is Narasimha, Nrihari, Devendra Chudamani. And he is also Vamanadev, right? Why he is manifesting in so many forms and displaying so many names for our sake. Samsararnava Karnadharaka Hare Sri Krishna Tubhyam Nama. Samsara Arnava Karnadharaka. The Lord is providing a boat to all of us. You are unable to cross this ocean of material existence. I am giving you the boat. The boat can be the holy name of Krishna. The boat can be Srimad Bhagavatam. The boat can be the shelter of his divine lotus feet. The boat can be his representatives, the Gurus, different shlokas in Srimad Bhagavatam and other scriptures compare the boat with different things. But the Lord is the captain of the boat. Sometimes he appoints his representative as the captain of the boat. Samsararnava Karnadharaka Hare Sri Krishna Tubhyam Nama. So let us offer our obeisances unto that Supreme Lord Krishna, who manifests himself in so many forms, ultimately to rescue us from this ocean of material existence. Right? So the conditioned soul is drowning in this ocean of material existence, and he doesn't know swimming. Even if he happens to know swimming, even if he is an expert swimmer, how long can a person swim in ocean? He can't see the shore anywhere. He can swim for 1 hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, but how long he will swim? He can't see the land anywhere. On top of it, although he's an expert swimmer, there are whales, there are sharks that are coming and attacking. Who are the whales? Our 6 anarthas. six senses. They are the sharks with sharp teeth. They are trying to kill this person, kill this conditioned soul. The only way to come out of such a dangerous situation of being drowning in the material ocean is to take shelter of a boat. That boat is the process of bhakti yoga. That boat is the shelter of the Supreme Lord Krishna. And that Lord, to reclaim all of us from this material ocean, he appears in hundreds and thousands of forms. He enters this material world to reclaim all of us. Amongst all such forms, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form is very, very unique. Because in all the forms, the Lord exhibits his godhood to some degree or a greater degree. But in Mahaprabhu's form, the Lord exhibits his mood as a devotee. So he is acting as a devotee, performing devotional service, inspiring all of us to perform devotional service. So just like a teacher teaches the child A, B, C, D, and the child is not learning, the teacher will take the hand of that little child in her own hand and then makes him write A, B, C, D. Right? She also writes along with the kid. So here Lord Krishna said, Satatam kirta yanto mam yatantascha dridhavrata. You always chant my holy names. He said in Bhagavad Gita. He waited 4,500 years. Not many people are taking seriously. So the Lord again appeared as our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I think I must chant. I should do Satatam Kirtayantomam and tell them how to, teach them how to chant Satatam Kirtayantomam. So the Lord personally appeared as a devotee and started chanting the holy names and enabled all of us also to chant the holy names. So who can be more merciful than Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is distributing Krishna Prema through Krishna Nama without any discrimination. Patra, patra, vichara nahi, nahi sthane sthan. What is the right place or wrong place? Who is the right candidate or wrong candidate? He's not bothered about all this. He is into profuse, indiscriminately distributing the holy name of Krishna to deliver everyone. It's our great fortune that by Srila Prabhupada's grace, we came in contact with Mahaprabhu's grace. So let us meditate on the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on this auspicious occasion of Gaura Purnima, and also accept all the gifts that Mahaprabhu is giving all of us and utilize them in our lives and try to reach his lotus feet soon. Thank you very much. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Shri Gaura Purnima Maha Mahotsav ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.